Today's JNN is brought to you by 1T.
Good morning, Grigori High. I'm Jay Nayala.
And I'm Carson Wells. Today is Friday, September 13th.
Welcome to the official start of the 2019-2020 JNN season. Today on JNN, we take a closer look at the recent Tardy sweep. The new administration is introduced.
And Rajiel Alkurji opens the Fall Sports Box.
All this and more on today's JNN.
The PSAT is scheduled for October 16th at 7:15 a.m. in the Grigori Gym. The PSAT is an excellent way to practice for the real SAT, and 11th graders can earn scholarships if they score well. 9th and 11th graders interested in purchasing the test can do so in the SBO for $18. Unlike previous years, tardy sweeps have started to occur earlier in the school year. Abby Schley and Aiden Morris bring us more on how the sweeps are being enforced.
The purpose of the tardy sweeps is to send a message out to all students and parents that we expect every student in class on time every day for every period.
Over the course of the last few weeks, a few tardy sweeps have occurred, some of which were before first period.
Usually first period is the largest number of tardies. Over time it'll be balanced out more.
In the past 2 weeks, we've had over 100 students both weeks in a row.
Though because it is before first period, it catches a lot of students off guard, causing them to have to run to their classes, sometimes from their cars.
We are not aware of any students that have been injured in any way running or moving quickly to get to class on time. And if anyone is injured, we will definitely take care of that because obviously the safety of every student is important to us. There's also an easy solution, which is to get to school earlier, like many students do, so that they don't have to run to class on time.
Our goal is that, for students to show up on time. Part of interviewing some of our employers that we deal with in the community, students have a problem with when they transition from school to the work environment where they actually lose their job. The number one thing was showing up late to work.
At the rate we're going, we will have a tardy sweep once a week for the remainder of the school year.
Reporting for JNN, this is Abigail Schley and Aiden Morris.
Students caught in tardy sweeps will receive a lunch detention. Global Club would like to thank you for recycling on campus. Students interested in joining them in their efforts to keep Grigori clean can go to L206 on Thursday. In addition to our newscast channel on YouTube, JNN also reports all things Grigori on our Instagram. Follow JNN at Jag News Network. Club Rush is scheduled for next Friday at lunch in the center of the school. If your club is not registered for this recruiting opportunity and you want a table for the September 20th event, be sure to sign up in the SBO. This school year, Grigori has 2 new faces and 1 new role in our administration. Isabel Ferenzia brings us more.
So my name is Brandon Fromm.
My name is Dr. Jeff Dauscher.
Right, so I keep the peanut butter jelly time up in the background. Does that show?
I'm the associate principal here at Grigori.
And I am the new assistant principal on campus.
I am Mr. Hurtado. I am the administrator in the N building, and so that is Global Studies and Career Tech.
My position, I oversee all of curriculum and instruction.
And I am responsible for attendance, discipline, and supervision.
So I was in supervision last year.
For the last 6 years, I was a high school theater director.
I was actually a principal at a kindergarten through 8 elementary school last year up in Nevada County.
I grew up here and I went to Bayer High School. Graduated in 2003.
I grew up in Northern Virginia, outside of Washington, D.C.
I graduated from Alhambra High School in Martinez, California.
As my students will tell you for the last 2 years, I insist on being called doctor.
I take my energy from the people around me. I just like to be a high energy guy, drink a lot of coffee, run around a lot, and just have a lot of fun.
And I do wear a different watch every day. Ladies know how to accessorize, and us men are learning how to do it too. So the watch has to match the outfit every day.
Just communicate with your teachers.
Work hard.
Get involved.
Get to know your teacher.
Have fun along the way.
Communicate with your counselors.
Do something that you didn't think you would normally do. Get involved.
Hurtado has instituted a change in lunch culture this year, and he wants students to know that you are invited to a lawn chair picnic and walking event taking place every Wednesday at lunch. Staff members encourage you to come out and get to know your favorite teachers. Tonight is Friday the 13th Outdoor Movie Night. You would think that the film Friday the 13th would be an excellent choice to honor today's date, But the classic slasher film pulled second to Insidious 2. The movie begins at 7:45 tonight here in the Jag Plaza. Gates open at 7:15, bring a chair or a blanket, $5 to get in, and a free bag of popcorn is included. Girls AAU basketball will hold its first practice next Tuesday, September 17th in an open gym format here at Grigori from 7:30 to 8:30 in the evening. For more information, see Coach Reese in C Building office. And now, Bertil Alkurji opens the Fall Sports Box.
What's up, Jags? I'm Bertil Alkurji, coming out from right here in the Fall Sports Box. Let's start off this morning with the volleyball team. The girls have won 6 matches and dropped 5. Jags lost to Tracy on Tuesday night 3-1. Here's footage of the West tie game from August 27th. Jags beat the Wolfpack 3-0. Our girls also competed last night against Golden Valley, but the results were not available by the time of this recording. The next varsity volleyball game is Monday at Lincoln in Stockton, beginning at 6 p.m. Good luck, Lady Jags. Let's dive into water polo. The team played against Golden Valley on Tuesday. Varsity girls won 15-7, and varsity boys won 19-7. Overall, our girls' team's current record is split, with 1 win and a loss. Boys' record is 4 wins and 2 losses. Today, the varsity girls are playing in the Sierra Shoutout Tournament in Rockland. Girls tennis competed against Pasadena, Fresno, Oakland, Bakersfield, and Sanger in a huge tournament this past weekend in Fresno. Over 100 teams from all over California participated. Grigori won the D2 title, defeating teams in all 5 matches. Way to go, Lady Jags. Our boys and girls cross-country teams traveled to San Francisco last Saturday to compete in the Lowell Invitational. Madison Cackley placed 3rd with a time of 16:44. Asul Kos placed 104th at 20:44. For the boys, Aiden Wells placed 59th with a time of 15:46, followed by Jack Dushla coming in at 16 minutes, and Michael Alvara at 16:26. The teams traveled to Tuolumne River Park on Wednesday to compete in the first SeaCal cluster meet of the season. Good luck, Jags. Finally, football. Last Friday, the varsity team defeated the Bayer Patriots 19-8 at Johansson Stadium. Senior receiver Ty Streeter scored the first 2 touchdowns of the game before halftime. This is Baker Melendez to Streeter for a 12-yard reception for a touchdown. The Patriots scored in the 3rd quarter with a touchdown followed by a 2-point conversion. On 4th and 1, senior running back Titus Riney scores the final touchdown of the game with a 49-yard run. Final score, 19-8. Great job on the win, Jags. The team heads to McNair and Stockton tonight with an overall record of 2-1. Well, that's it for the first Fall Sports Box of the season. I'm Rachel Kurji. See you next time.
Thanks, Bertil.
Well, that's all for today's JNN. I'm Carson Wells.
And I'm Jaden Ayala. See you next time.
JNN would like to thank 1T for supporting high school journalism.